As I said a little earlier, it is coming down in sheets. This ought to be a fun soccer match.
Hopefully there aren't too many holes in our tent.
Right.
Got to protect the camera at all costs. They don't really care about the on-air talent around here,
not at
Rich.
all.
It's all about the equipment.
Oh, that's 16, Riley Berman, that you were asking about earlier, I thought.
Righto. That's those closed loops.
Yeah,
They'll
and that
do it to the old guys.
Heckman playing in the mid there.
Here comes Beverly again. That's a Bell on the right wing.
Bell. We may get a little distracted as we try to help our cameraman John with the equipment, trying to keep it from getting wet.
Don't worry about me, guys.
All right.
There's another shot on frame.
Just
misses. Just wide.
I think tomorrow night the weather should be a little bit better, as we'll have a football game down here.
Yeah, I think this is supposed to move through.
Yeah. So, Al, you had mentioned Simpson leading scorer on the North Shore, or at least the Salem Evening News service area.
Right, exactly.
But Beverly's got a couple other players, too.
They do. Number 3 on the list is Olivia Anketel, the sophomore. And taking the 8th spot with a goal and 6 helpers, I believe, is Avery Fogarty. And going back to that game last time we were here, Rich, Clara Castro, who is tied for 3rd on the North in the viewing area with 3 clean sheets, had a big save on a PK to preserve that 1-0 win last time out.
Slide through. Oh.
And I guess you could say that the entire Panther back line had a big day.
Yeah.
As they are looking for their 3rd consecutive clean sheet. But I'm sure Coach Simpson is hoping for more than 1 goal today.
I'm sure, yeah. Make it a little bit easier on Clara.
Yeah, it's a wet day. It's a wet day today, right?
Yep.
So wet day, a ball can do anything.
Through,
so can't have that buffer of mistakes in this game unless you put a few markers in the back of the net.
And it's a race. See if Simpson's not going to get there as the goalkeeper comes out.
Nice job getting off her line. As we've discussed many times, the ability of a goalkeeper to read that and get off her line quickly diffuses so much.
Try to lift it. Beverly will take control of it and clear it out of there. And now they're going to run. Sending it up ahead. Hey, Bell. Trying to get a hold of it.
She's in a dangerous spot here, Rich.
Slips it up. Simpson couldn't do much with that one.
Great work by
Fogarty.
Bell. Keep it in. Oh, is that Fogarty?
Right here, Fogarty.
That was a Bell, though, making sure that she kept that in there.
Yep.
Very nice job. Beverly resetting. Not too much pressure from the Sachems in the middle of the pitch. Oh, there's a nice through ball, there, just a little too far ahead, but a nice idea there.
Spacing for the Panthers has been pretty good so far. Able to slip a few of those through.
Well, it looks like an inadvertent handball that was let go there.
Let it go.
That's okay.
Player advantage.
Riley Berman and Olivia Israelite are your center backs today. Beverly in their usual 4-3-3. We have Annabelle Miller here on the left, and I believe that's Sasha on the right. Playing more of those fullback roles, Ritually. You'll see him get up and down the field. It's a formation that's been working pretty well for the Panthers. Goals have been hard to come by for the opponents.
Got it. They got the numbers. Now it's a race. Simpson getting out ahead. And she's going to slip that one in for another goal.
2 goals in under 9 minutes, Rich.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Well, it was a beautiful pass to slip it through over to Abel, who then found Simpson. She stayed on side and was just able to outpace the defender there. Kind of left the goalkeeper all by herself on an island.
Beautiful through ball, though.
Yeah.
Off to the races, and the Panthers take a commanding lead early here.
Yeah, we saw Anketel trailing that, so if there was a save, there might have been a rebound available.
Yeah, they're looking mighty dangerous up top there, that is for sure.
Yeah, and Al, you mentioned a freshman and a sophomore with Simpson and Anketel. Slipping it through to Natalie Justice. Oh, and they get it back. Goal there by Shaylin Sewell.
Give credit to the Sachems there. Those are one of those balls, Rich, that's kind of funny.
Yep.
Clara came out, and in retrospect, maybe if she held her line.
Yeah.
But that was the rain, bodies going around, and sometimes those things happen. So all of a sudden, instead of the Panthers running away, and the most dangerous lead in soccer rears its head early.
Yeah.
But plenty of time to go here. In these wet conditions, we might see a lot of them.
Abel. She's going to be able to get to it. She does. Keeps it in, over in the corner. Over to Simpson down the line. Simpson trying to slip it through. Can't. Ball's up and out of bounds.
Good bid there by Jen Bellotti, just leaning back a little bit, and that ball took off on her and went over the bar. Plenty of action here early. 3 goals in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah, like you said, Al, Clara came out on that, and the ball really was aided, I think, by the slick track.
And Shaden Sewell had that, Rich?
Yep.
Shaylin
Sewell, yep. Number 11. I did not see the assist, though. A little back and forth there. Lottie sends it back to Berman. We'll send that over to Israelite. Sends it up ahead.
Oh, nice ball. Jaden's on side, I believe.
Yep.
What a pass. There's the hat trick.
The trick.
And a beautiful assist from her freshman classmate out of the back. Just pushed the through ball into the channel, and that speed of Simpson is just hard to control.
I think Saugus was looking for an offside on that, but
I was kept on looking myself.
I know, yeah. I was expecting a whistle, but nothing there.
And I will give credit where credit is due to the official on that side as we saw him working out and getting warmed up. He was right there on the back line. So.
Limber, able to move back and forth. It's been a long time since I've seen an official working that hard before a game.
We need stats for fastest hat trick.
Yeah, I know. Right.
In under 12 minutes.
Now, Al, in a situation like this, the wet track, is that going to have an issue on any of the players' well-being?
Oh, I don't think so.
No.
I mean, if the turf was so slippery and they didn't have footing, that would be one thing. Yeah. But typically this type of scenario, things drain pretty well. There's a big sand base underneath there and drainage. And so I think this field has sand infill, if I'm not mistaken, and not rubber. So.
And the traction's actually pretty good. You would think it would be really slick. The ball is slick, but the players, the cleats are
Rich, if you've ever been a professional soccer game at Gillette Stadium, which I'm sure you often go to, you probably have noticed that they actually water the turf before the game and at halftime to get the ball to travel a little quicker.
Okay. And the lights just came on. These LED lights really brightening things up.
Maria Garcia stepped in front of that pass, Rich, and if she didn't get a foot on that, I think we would have saw Simpson's 4th goal. Well defended there by the junior center back.
So Mackenzie Pulio coming into the game for Annabelle Miller. Trying to get that through. Anketel not going to get to it. The goaltender's able to hold on to it.
Showing great athleticism, getting off the line, diving. corralling that.
Yeah, the Panthers are doing a great job with those through passes, huh, Al?
They really are. They, it's what they train for. Have that movement.
Oh.
I know you're a history guy, not a math guy, but you got to make those triangles. Give that
It's all
options.
about angles. Sports is all about angles. The kids are often wondering, why do I have to take geometry? Well, if you're an athlete, it helps. And with baseball now, launch angle and all that
launch
other
angle.
stuff.
That's true.
I know you're a big fan of those new analytics.
I got to go to the dictionary to look up some of the. What's that mean?
Speaking of analytics, I have a former student who's the head of analytics for the Maple Leaf Sports Group.
Really?
He got his start as the analytics guy for the Toronto FC.
No kidding.
Yeah, I worked with his father, so I've seen the pictures of him holding the trophy.
Well, maybe you need to introduce Andrew Bartholomew to him.
Maybe so.
You could start to become a career coach with your other multiple talents.
Yeah, I've already connected him with some friends and such. A couple friends' kids.
Goes Simpson again. Puts it across the face of goal, but Anketel can't get
she was
that.
down the side there.
Oh, Grace Williams was looking to line that one up, but was just beaten to the ball.
Back to Berman. Pulio. And can't connect. But Berman's going to be able to. Just thought about the bicycle. Didn't
well done by Pulio. Good work out of a tight space by the Sachems, and now they might have an opportunity here.
Over
but
to
Israelite
Sewell.
steps up.
Yep. It was Natalie Justice who got the assist on that, Al.
How'd you know that?
Because I remember calling that name, and then she passed it.
I thought you were going to do a tie-in because you're talking about baseball to David Justice. I'm not sure we're going to see the Braves in the playoffs this year, though, are we?
Probably not.
I think they're on the outside looking in, but I could be wrong. Been paying attention in the American League, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's for sure. There's a race, that's for
meaningful
sure.
Baseball in September for all of us Red Sox fans is a beautiful thing.
Nice, good close out there, but gets it up ahead again. It skips, and Simpson's just faster
look at
than
that
everybody.
Speed. Oh, look at that
go
speed.
to Anketel.
Is going to put that
She'll
home.
just notch that one.
That is beautifully done, and the speed of Jaden Simpson fully showcased there, Rich.
Fastest person out there easily, and you give her a little space, and she'll beat you to it. And she knew Anketel, the good vision there, knowing she was going to be there.
Rich, seeing that speed gives me a little flashback back in the days when my daughter played in the system, and she was just a little tyke, and I remember her mother needing to go on a full sprint to try to corral her, and she almost couldn't when she showed that speed early on.
All right, so we're going to get a timeout here.
With 22:42 showing on the clock, which I think is probably about right. Maybe a little less if we're stopped for the goals.
Now, Al, it's only a 3-goal match so far. But what is the rule regarding mercy rules and that such in soccer?
Well, there's no
not a mercy rule, but
when do you call the dogs off, so to speak?
Yeah, well, there's also it's running clock in soccer anyway. But do they have any rule about stoppage time? Like
no.
We got a big lead, no stoppage time or anything.
Yeah, maybe you'll find an official won't stop the clock if there's an injury or something like that. If it's out of hand. But the only thing that I know in terms of real rules, though, Rich, is as you and I were speaking before we went on air, is that Friday will be the first day that the MIAA puts out power rankings this season for all sports. And as in many sports, soccer being one of them, there's a maximal goal differential in soccer, which is capped at 3 goals.
3 goals, okay.
So I think baseball might be 5.
I think it's 5, yeah.
Yeah.
So from a power ranking standpoint, if the score were to remain, no difference between this and if they notched any more goals, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
It would still be 3, and the reason that's important is because the 2 metrics that go in are average margin of victory, or one of the 2, and the other one is your opponent's score.
Right.
So strength of schedule and average margin of victory added together. The average of those, add those 2 numbers together, and that is your power ranking.
Right. Now, I know in some of the other sports, football-wise, I know they've changed it.
Oh.
It's, I think it's the margin of victory and record, I think is all there is.
Okay. Yeah, it's still true, at least in... Yeah, I can't speak for football because there's so many iterations and playoffs start early, and I don't know.
Yeah.
But in other sports, it's if you have a 500 record,
right,
or you're in the top 32 in the power ranking.
Right.
So that's why there's always more than 32 teams in it.
Yeah, I think football, it's just top 16 in the division. Which makes sense because, in terms of football, you can only play once a week.
Only the top 16 get a playoff game.
Correct.
And then if you out of the playoffs, you have to pick up other games to fill your schedule.
Yeah, right.
That's an oddity, right?
It's just consolation.
If we lose, we have to play somebody else.
Right.
It's not lose or go home.
Right.
Anketel, sharp angle.
Almost.
Not what the Sachems want to see coming out of the timeout, that's for sure. Fogarty there. Really putting the pressure on.
And again, you'll notice there's a little post right there in the way, but that's the tent that's keeping Al's head dry. Ooh!
And hopefully you're not seeing that head of mine.
So
waiting for it to get a slap in the back of the head from the camera crew.
Yeah. Sewell went down really hard just there. I thought she was. I'm surprised she stood up.
Oh, nice
ball.
Oh,
yeah.
A little too hot to handle.
Up ahead. To Sean Sewell. So there are 2 Sewells out here.
Ooh, that's going to be a foul.
Yep.
Got just enough of her to throw her off her stride.
Yeah, Jen Bellotti disagreed with the call.
I'm all in. I think that's a great call.
Yeah,
and it's an even better tactical foul.
Yeah, I know. That's still a long way away, and that's why it's not a bad foul, right?
Riley Berman takes care of that and puts a ball up, and this could be another assist out of the back. The track meets on. Simpson around the corner. Can she get there? She passes it back. Oh! Who was that intended for? Isabella Lee?
Yeah. Again, that's good vision because Lee came off from the side there, came towards the middle.
Well, it's also great vision from the pass. You mean from the backs? Yeah, the backs have been doing a great job of seeing that ball so far today. It's a little bit of a byproduct that Saugus doesn't want to press through the speed of Beverly.
Yeah.
But time and space makes everybody a great player.
Sure.
So having that ability to settle that down and take a look, and let's give credit where credit's due. The runs that are being made right now by the Beverly front line have been tremendous.
Yeah. And now that speed of Simpson that we mentioned earlier, that really adds a whole new dimension to your offense, right?
Oh, of course. I mean, you have to devote resources to her. If a team is gonna can't cover with one person or a certain formation, they're going to force the other team to try to react to her so she doesn't end up with 5 goals and a half.
Simpson up again. Oh, Anketel.
And when those resources get reallocated, there's the ability of other people to shake loose and hurt the opponent. Grace Williams coming off, and is that Ella Heckman coming back on? No?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yep. Al, I don't know what font that is.
But it's not old man announcer font,
exactly,
that's for sure.
Right. Just give us a Times New Roman or Garamond would work.
I was thinking that's why they put the lights on there for us. Need that to read your menu, don't you? In that dark restaurant?
Yeah. Yes, that's what the cell phone is for, right?
Exactly. Julio. Oh, what a nice ball! Oh. There's some great vision there. Very nice play. Control the ball. Hesitated. Saw that. Love to see that, the way the Panthers are moving the ball around the pitch. Good stuff.
Yeah. You know, Al, you mentioned the restaurants. I was at a pretty good restaurant last night, the James in Essex. I think you'd like it. It's got a pub vibe to it. The lighting at the tables is just right, so you don't really need to pull out the cell phone.
All right, I like that.
You know, it's a Irish pub with a North Shore twist.
Well, you know, I was a sad guy when the Falconer closed.
Yes, I know. You were a big fan of that one.
And my daughter and I actually did have a new dining experience Tuesday evening. My daughter was my date to the North Shore Music Theater.
Okay.
But there is a new place on Rantoul Street called Passport with foods from various countries. Yeah,
I've been there. It was pretty good when I was there.
How long's that been there? It hasn't been long, has it?
A few months now. Yeah, my only issue with it is the menu is so big, it's really hard to figure out what you want to do.
Good work there by Olivia Israelite shutting down the older Sewell. Oh, they're both seniors.
Okay.
Sean and Shaylin. That was Sean, who was dispossessed by Olivia.
And what was it that you went and saw at the NSMT?
Rent.
Is it Rent? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to be honest. I needed to go to the Google to figure out what was going on. I was a little lost.
Well, isn't it pretty much set in like the 90s and it was just a bunch
80s.
of... Oh, 80s. That's right. Okay.
It was during the AIDS epidemic.
The AIDS epidemic, yeah. There's something about minutes.
Yeah, that's a that song I recognized.
Okay.
Wasn't a very uplifting
right. Well,
production.
I mean, if you think about
it was well done. I don't mean it that way.
Sure, yeah,
I mean the theme.
And that's going to go out.
She had a touch on that.
Touched it though.
We're going to have a first corner of the day, right, Rich?
Yeah, I believe so.
26 and a half minutes in, we're going to get our first corner kick. We've had 5 goals and no corner kicks.
Okay, so we're going to see Anketel checking out. And she'll be replaced by a Bell. And we're going to see Jen Bellotti having the honors of the corner kick.
Oh, there was opportunity to go short, but they had to wait for the whistle.
It's going to go long.
It's not a bad ball. That's headed away nicely. I'm going to get a number on that. That was well defended by Saugus, number 11.
Sewell.
One of that's Shaylin Sewell, the goal scorer.
And was that offside? We're just past the 13-minute mark now. As the rain starts coming down a little heavier, it had let up a little bit. Not quite as it was at the beginning of the match. Well, it's going to slip it through.
This is trouble.
Let's see if... Oh!
Clara Castro, what a
Clara
save.
Castro on the big save on Sean Sewell.
A rare midfield loss for the Panthers ends up with a beautiful scoring opportunity for the Sachems.
Clara held her ground.
Yeah, she got off her line. She cut down the angle, and she stood tall. Fantastic save.
Bell down the side. She's going to beat the defender.
Oh, she's wiped out.
Yep. Big
Bodies
collision
everywhere.
there. Everybody gets up. Okay. All right, so they're going to say that was Saugus ball. And the throw in. Pouliot.
Oh, nice pass to Heckman.
Yep. Heckman sends it over.
That's Sasha Miller, I believe, right?
Yep. Yeah, it was. Number 12.
Annabelle came out early. Was she take a knock or?
I don't know. Simpson's able to still retain it. Looking for someone. Looking for a teammate. Over to Heckman. And wide.
Another sub for both sides. Ella Heckman coming off. And
Grace Williams.
Grace is back on.
And we see
number 6 is off.
Alana Duong checking out. And was that number 20?
I believe so.
Victoria Tum checking in.
Sophomore defender. Nice job by Natalie Justice taking that goal kick down.
To Sewell. Flips it up to Sewell.
Israelite steps up, though, and cleans it up. She has her head up.
Bellotti trying to get it, and now it's a foot race. The bell's not going to get to it, and she'll just send it out.
Yeah, but she did a nice job putting the pressure on the Sachem back.
Yeah, Panthers with the throwing.
I thought maybe she could have shielded her a little more. I might have had a throw for her team.
Simpson getting over, and his collision with the goalkeeper.
Wow, great opportunity.
Yeah, that was Isabella Lay.
That's a great read by Isabella to get to the net. Good cross in from Simpson, or shot on net, depending on how you look at it.
Yeah, so Anketel will check in. She wasn't out that long. She has moved over to the other side of the field. Up ahead. Julio will send it back to Berman.
I think Olivia and Addie had just switched sides from the start, I believe.
Yeah. Berman. Fogarty sends it up ahead. Now Anketel is going to try to beat them, and the goalkeeper will go over and scoop it up. We're under 9 minutes now. Bless you. We're usually not this close to the cameraman.
Although the rain has, I think, stopped momentarily.
No, not stopped, but it's let up. Fogarty, bless you. See, that's why we need the cough block.
For the cameraman?
Well, I could have turned it off if I saw him winding up with his sneeze. John will be doing the football game with us tomorrow. So I'll be calling it with Dom Lorenzano right here at Frank Forty Field.
On the campus of Beverly High School.
Yes.
Who's that?
Slips through.
Who's the opponent?
Wakefield.
The Warriors.
And that's going to be wide. Well, we haven't seen a goal in quite some time now. It's been a drought.
Yeah, there was a gaggle of them early. 3 in the first 10 minutes. 2 for the Panthers.
Yeah.
Courtesy of the North Shore's leading scorer, Jaden Simpson. And 1 for one of the Sewell sisters. That would have been Shaylin. Grace Williams picks that off. Goes for goal.
Safe.
A bell comes down
there.
with it.
Couldn't get it.
Boy, and the keeper got a pretty significant piece of her.
Yeah.
I think if she went down, she might have got a PK.
Yeah, maybe. Instead, we're going to get a corner kick. And Bellotti's going to take that job.
Panthers continue to create opportunities. That's another quality scoring chance.
Swinging from the right.
Thinking about going short. The defender, Rich, cannot follow her in. needs to stay 10 yards away from the ball.
Ball's up. Oh!
Thought Mackenzie was going to be able to nod that one in.
Just a little out of her
range,
yeah. Throw in here. And Cattell, Miller. Fogarty up high.
Oh, she spills it.
Oh, and on the rebound. Collision there between Simpson.
Really quick reflexes by Simpson there. Keeper spilled that wet ball and didn't get very far away from her, but gosh, Jaden got a foot on that.
Yeah, she paid the price for it too. Natalie Justice up ahead to Sean Sewell. Nice little move there by Sewell. Will stop and go. Sends it over. Panthers will knock it loose.
Good defending, group defending there.
That's good defense.
She looks offside to me, Rich.
Yep.
I didn't want to say that too loud. I didn't want him to hear me on the other
him?
side. But as we said earlier, all of those warm-ups and sprints, that official is right on the back defender. Kudos to him.
You know, the older officials appreciate the younger guys. They can cover a little more ground.
Well, we haven't talked about it yet this year, Rich, but the two-referee system here in Massachusetts, schoolboy and girls soccer, is an interesting choice. But due to lack of officials, instead of having a center ref and 2 ARs, each with the responsibility of covering one half of the field.
Yep.
The officials have to divide it up into one half and one half, so there's no really any center ref. It's more like there's 2 ARs covering half of the field and on the field instead of running up and down.
And that really, with the offsides and everything, you really
much
have
more
to,
difficult. And the 3-referee system, that's the primary job, not the only job of the ARs, is to stay on the back defender and establish that line for offsides.
So Lee checked in for Simpson. Simpson went over. I thought she was going over to the medical tent over there, but I think she's just trying to stay dry for a second.
Doesn't want to cool off.
No.
She's in fuego right now, so got to keep those scoring boots hot.
Absolutely. I think she's actually looking for her drink, or maybe a hair tie.
Good work by Abel on the sideline. Keeps it in.
To the middle.
Nice ball.
Miller. Ball's up high. That'll be headed out of bounds. And a throw in. Bellotti. Dribbling.
Nice turn.
Yep.
And nice pass. Nice turn by Abel.
Abel up ahead. Can't connect. Kenzie sending it over. Now, it's raining out, but it's relatively warm. Do you have to worry about cramps at this point, Al?
I don't think the weather has anything to do with cramps at this point. Maybe just about how hard you're working.
Okay.
It is humid out, so you're not going to be as efficient as cooling, so maybe that might have something to do with anything like that. But hydration is the key as always, Rich.
Now, Al, I know a lot of teams have turned to pickle juice for hydration. What's your take on that?
I haven't done the studies, Rich, and I don't think they've just turned to it. I think it's
that's true. That's
something that's been out there for a long time.
Well, I think it was out there for a long time. Then a lot of teams went away when they started using all the sports drinks.
I will tell you, though, there has been some research done at MIT that if you can stimulate the receptors, if you have a cramp that is not due to hydration, and a lot of those cramps are not due to hydration issues.
Okay.
But if you have a cramp and you stimulate the certain taste receptors in the mouth, it'll cause a reflex in the body to break a cramp.
Really?
So there is a little concoction I think it's called One Shot or Sure Shot.
Okay.
That was developed out of that research, and I'm guessing due to the bitterness of pickle juice, it probably works on that same model.
Oh, okay, okay.
If I had to make an educated guess.
All right.
Scoreboard, stadium clock is stopped at 2 minutes.
Yep.
The official time, as we've said many times, is kept on the field, just as a reminder for those who might be watching us for the first time.
Sean Sewell, and she's broken up.
Well defended. You know, of course, and rightfully so, Jaden Simpson getting a lot of accolades with the amount of goals she puts in the back of the net, but her freshman classmate, Olivia Israelite, has been immense in that back line.
Yeah.
And having the responsibility of being a center back in high school as a freshman is a pretty big one.
Ball in the middle. And stop there.
Clears the line.
Still alive. That ball's
good
cleared
job by
out.
Avery.
Oh, nice
definitely
play
done.
right there.
Keep on going. How much time's left?
Lee with the chance.
Bell is coming on the other side for her.
The
She can take it
defender
herself.
fell
And she
in.
puts it home. And you want to talk about
Isabella Lee. Was
you
a
want to
great
talk
effort.
about a counter attack goal on the counter. The Sachems nearly put it in. I believe it was Sasha Miller who ultimately cleared the line for the Panthers.
Yep.
And I wasn't sure if that was through ball from Avery. I'm not sure, but there was a battle there. Isabella won. Cap off to Addie Bell, who recognized that even if she wasn't going to get the ball, she was going to have an option and pull a defender. And I don't know if that's what caused the defender to fall down or not.
I don't know.
But
yeah. But Isabella Lee doing a really great job shielding the defender, being able to get the ball.
Right, and using her body to get control of that ball that bounced up high. Really nice job.
And then it was just legging it out after that.
And, you know, when we talk about youngsters, another sophomore getting on the score sheet. Freshmen and sophomores have filled the score sheet today for the Panthers.
Yeah, it's a really good mix of the classes on this squad.
Well, and, you know, let's not let it go unnoticed that pretty much the last year's defenders all graduated.
You're right.
With the exception of, was it Annabelle or her sister? I think it was Annabelle who was among. It might have been Sasha, actually. Might have been Sasha who was one of the 4 starters in the back last year. So they've done a great job of rebuilding that back line. And, boy, midfield on up, looking great.
Fogarty trying to connect with a bell. Could not.
Ball squirted off her foot.
Yep. And Fogarty spent a lot of time on the defensive end last year.
Yeah, and she looks like she plays more of an attacking midfield role this year.
Yeah.
She's in the middle of those 3 midfielders.
Yep. And she's got a number of assists.
Beverly does look like they play those 3 straight across.
Yep.
For the most part. A lot of teams will play with 2 6s or holding midfielder and an attacking midfielder.
I have to imagine the whistle's going to blow quickly here.
Yeah, I was looking for a check of the watch, but I haven't quite seen that yet.
I mean, the clock had stopped at 2 minutes, and
I think it might have been stopped for every goal, though, too.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Mackenzie puts a foot in that, but that's blocked.
By Sarah Muddafort.
It's a long-range ball by Fogarty. A rebound, backheel by Anketel. Oh, Rich, and there's also the timeout. I'm not sure if the clock stopped the timeout.
I don't think it did, actually. Broken up by Mackenzie. Pouliot. Just out of your reach, Al.
I didn't want to pull out of the by the board. I got short legs. I needed another step.
Up ahead, nice toss. Lee putting the pressure.
Just going to keep it in.
Keep it in. Oh, nice little move there. And
over the end line, I believe.
Oh, okay. And again, the limberness allowed the official to get down there in the right angle, proper angle, I should say.
You know, the refereeing crew, by and large, my observation, Rich, and I think would probably be corroborated by many, are an older group of
and that's the case,
men
I
and
think,
women.
in just about every sport now.
You know, he's obviously a younger referee getting into this, so it's good to see that. You know, it's a thankless job for many reasons, but, you know, been documented all over the place on that evil thing called social media that pervades our society. When you're watching, you know, parents and coaches and players abusing officials, it's it emboldens them for more.
Oh,
here she goes again. She's going for another one.
Go left.
Oh, what a strike off the left foot. What a beauty. Under the bar.
Under the bar, over the hands, and a goal.
Wowzer. I'm not sure if she's left foot dominant or not, but if she's not, this game's a lot easier to play with
impressive.
2 feet.
And just before the end of the half. So at the end of the first half, the Panthers 6, Sachem's 1, 5 goals scored by the by 2 players. Al?
No, a hat trick for Jaden Simpson, a brace for Isabella Lee, and a single marker for Olivia Anketel.
Right, so 5 of the goals scored by 2 of them anyway. But
yes, 5 of them. Sorry, I thought you said 6 of them scored by 2.
All right, so as the team's going to take a break, hydrate a little bit. I don't think staying dry matters at this point. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back in a few minutes. And we are back for a second half of Beverly Panthers girls soccer. I'm Rich Francis along with Al Visnick. We'll be bringing you the second half action. Al, what did we see in the first half for the folks who didn't see it?
We saw a game that started out with a gaggle of goals. Rich, 3 goals scored in the first 10 minutes. 2 by the leading scorer on the North Shore, Jaden Simpson, and then marker for the Sachems by the way of Shaylin Sewell to make it 2-1. And all of a sudden, we thought we maybe had a game. But 4 more unanswered goals. 1 more from Jaden Simpson for her hat trick. An assist for her, I believe, on the Olivia Anketel goal that Olivia was able to just tap in with a nice pass across. And then 2 goals, a brace by Isabella Lee, the second one being an absolute banger. That was a left-footed smash just under the bar.
And it looks like we're going to get a goalkeeper change for Saugus. Unfortunately, we don't have a number on her just yet.
We think it might perhaps be Lauren Muddafort.
Yeah, she's the only other player listed as a goalkeeper, so...
Goalie/defender.
Yeah.
Unless it's...
Unless they called someone up from the JV squad, which could be a possibility because the JV game was canceled.
Because it was on the grass, is that right?
Yeah, I would imagine so. Much to the joy of the Canada Geese.
Well, too bad they couldn't move it over to the middle school turf field. It's just around the corner.
I know.
Could have dropped the kids off, driven over here. Like we see a lot of times at the 2 baseball games, one down the street at Balch and one here at
that's true.
Brother Roberts. Beverly has their starting back line intact. We have Annabelle and Sasha Miller playing the fullback roles. We have Olivia Israelite and Riley Berman playing at center back. Jen Bellotti is out there, maybe in a more defensive midfield role with Ella Heckman, Avery Fogarty. And up top, we're running the same 3, Simpson, Anketel, and Abel. The prolific 3.
Yeah. Anketel, she's dispossessed. Fogarty.
I'm sure that Coach Simpson wants
long one and over the bar. I thought they had a chance.
Yeah, for sure, especially for those older eyes with poor depth perception. Looked like it might have dipped under the bar. Dipped under the field goal bar, but not the soccer bar.
So Al, you had mentioned Balch Street. That's the old stomping ground of our colleague Tom Donovan,
the coach.
And Al, rumors. The rumor mill, how it works. I'm hearing Coach. I asked him the question the other day, and he didn't give me a no. Slipped that one through. Oh, and Jaden's going to try, and nice stop there.
Who was that off the line? Was that
I believe
11?
That was number 6, Alana Duong.
So credit Alana with a save off the line. Well done, as Simpson almost had her 4th.
As I was saying, Coach Donovan did not deny that he might be doing a new show for BevCam. The Magic of Yoga with Coach D. Berman trying to get there, and no, that's right. She's going the other direction now.
Well, Rich, I'm not sure of the veracity of that rumor, but if it is indeed true, I'm sure somehow basketballs will be utilized for
absolutely.
Increased range of motion.
Yeah. But folks, as we do mention that, BevCam has lots of opportunities for you. If you are interested in working on video editing, video production, podcasting, and a whole bunch of other things, BevCam's got whatever you want. As I stand next to my cameraman, John McMahon. I'm sure John would be willing to help you out and learn some of that stuff. And for a short amount of money as a member of BevCam, you can take out all that equipment, BevCam's got two campuses, one right here on Beverly High, and we're going to see Simpson heading over and trying to get it to her teammate, and cannot. Anketel can't get it. Nice play. Again, we believe that was Lauren Mudderford.
That was just a beautiful ball up the wing by Adia Bell to find Jaden Simpson in stride. And Jaden tried to slot that across, but just off a hair. But beautiful ball movement and attack-mindedness by the Panthers.
So as you know, I mentioned we have the campus here. And we also have a downtown campus. You may have seen it during the block parties. You may have seen one of BevCam's mascots, Popcorn the horse, who's friends with Peppy the horse.
Selena Gregory, the freshman, just unable to get to that.
See a throw in by Sasha Miller. Shaylin Sewell slipped through, up ahead, and Clara will scoop it up. So you can go to bevcam.org, I believe it is. Okay, yep. And check out all the offerings that they've got. There are no ball retrievers here, so.
And unfortunately, we're tethered to the audio equipment.
I was actually in the process of taking a sip of coffee, so I couldn't get to it.
Wouldn't have mattered anyhow.
Yeah, BevCam is more than just sports and government videos. Although we know that the city council and school committee meetings are riveting. And Berman knocks her off her mark. Beverly just trying to make sure that Saugus doesn't get any scoring opportunities here.
Yeah, I'm anticipating that Coach Simpson isn't going to run with her starting 11 too long, but wants to make sure that Beverly doesn't come out of the halftime break complacent. It's very difficult to keep the focus up with such a big lead. And the last thing you want to do is play a poor 15 minutes to start the second half and let the opponent think that they actually have a chance.
Right, yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised to see if Beverly finds the net one more time that the subs will start rolling in. I'll give Saugus credit, Rich. They have come out. You know, they're still working hard. They've had the ball in the Beverly end a little bit.
And wide.
Beverly has come close. I am guessing, though, if Beverly is unable to score, we'll probably start seeing subs around the 25-minute mark, I would guess.
Yeah, probably. Rain has eased up. It is still raining, but it's not nearly as bad as it was. Nice little breeze starting to blow now. The Beverly and Saugus faithful behind us in the stands. It's a very large crowd behind us, considering it's raining like it had been.
Nice 1-2 in the middle of the field.
Yeah. Up ahead, slips it through, and Jaden's going to use her speed. And she's going to send it over and in. Oh, not in. Anketel, I thought she had it. She couldn't connect.
Oh, was that Anketel?
Yeah, it was Anketel.
I don't know why I thought it was Bellotti. Okay. Used their body to try to guide that in. It really couldn't get the foot to it, really couldn't get the head to it.
Nice pass, though.
Yeah, great work by Heckman, too, in the middle. Heckman and Bellotti started that 1-2 bang there out of the middle of the field and up the side and over to Simpson. And That's when the robot from Lost in Space says danger, danger when she gets the ball.
And,
Beautiful.
And that one's going to be in for Anketel.
And that's a great ball across by number 12, Sasha Miller.
Yeah. So Anketel coming into the game third in the service area of the Salem News, and scoring will add to her totals.
She now has her own brace. So go with the hat trick of Jaden Simpson and the brace of Isabella Lee.
Yeah, so 7 goals from 3 players.
Don't hit me with another one of those math problems, Rich, okay?
So we see Callie Panjwani has checked in. Anybody? Who else? Anybody else? Al,
let's see. Yes, number 9. Oh, that is Callie.
Panjwani, yep.
Let's see. The back line appears to be the same.
Yep.
Jaden's still in there. Guess she came in for Addie Abell. Is that right?
Yep. Oh, can't get it. Shaylin Sewell, who's got the lone goal for the Sachems. Assisted by Natalie Justice. Fogarty on her.
Nice
slips
turn.
away, slips through. And
that's going to be another goal.
It's going to be a goal. Great effort. I believe that was Sewell who did get the goal. It was touched by her teammate, but I think it was Sewell's goal.
Yeah, if it was not her goal, she did the yeoman's work to get there.
Yeah.
She took on Beverly 1v5. Sarah Mutterfoot there, we're not sure if it already went over the line. It looks like she was trying to not put it over the line.
Right, yeah. It's almost like...
But I'm not sure, so...
that
would be her
not being
goal.
The vulture, taking the goal from your teammate who did all the work. All right, so it's now 7-2. And that goal was scored at about the 29-minute mark.
So the Beverly back four will be a little disappointed with that.
Yeah. That's the most goals that they've given up in quite some time now.
Yeah, probably since the Danvers game, I think.
Yeah, Al, in the first half you mentioned the power rankings. It'll be interesting to see where Beverly ends up tomorrow. Nice bid right there, and that one's going to slip through. And that was Avery Fogarty getting the goal
was
back.
Was that Avery who hit that? I was reviewing some statistics, Rich.
Yeah, Fogarty with the left-footed shot was slipped it through the goalkeeper's hands.
Excuse me, ref. Did 10 put that in, or did it already go in, the Saugus goal? It already gone in. Yeah, okay, thank you.
So Fogarty with that goal, that was possibly a product of the wet ball, as it did skip a little faster than the goalkeeper expected. But Avery will add to her totals, as she's also in the top 20.
Did not take long for the Panthers to answer. Had a little confirmation there. Probably maybe picked up my voice. I don't know if online with the official here, but that goal was in fact already in, Rich, as your very astute eyeballs had recognized. Sorry, Rich.
No, go ahead. 8-2 if you're just joining us, and because we don't have the scoreboard cam today. Go ahead, Al.
Coming into today's match, Beverly, as we said earlier, this was their 9th game of the year, but in their first 8 games, they had only surrendered 1 goal. 8 goals for 1 goals against average.
Really?
So they're racking them up. They now have 29-4 and 10 against.
Yeah, it's a pretty good margin of victory there.
And Beverly has conceded more than once, just 2 times this year. 3-0 loss at Masco and a 4-3 loss at Danvers.
Yeah.
And the girls will have the opportunity in the return fixtures to make amends for that.
Okay, Sewell with the ball again. Sewell again. So the two Sewells playing catch there, it looked like.
And speaking of making amends for that, Rich, next time the girls play will be Monday night here under the lights at 6 o'clock against that Danvers team. A game that the girls felt like they should have won. Believe they had an opportunity and let it slip away. So should be a great rivalry match on Monday night at 6 o'clock that I believe you'll be here to cover.
I will be, but you won't, correct? Unless it rains.
Yeah, no, unless it rains. Unless old man baseball gets rained out.
Yep.
Old man playoff baseball.
Big difference there, right?
Big difference.
Whoop. Took her down, no call.
Very nice step there by Selena Garcia, the freshman midfielder, but unfortunately squirts off her foot for a Beverly throw. Leah Giacometti's in. Rich, I don't know if we saw that.
Okay.
Jaden is off, perhaps?
Yes. Yes, she
Trying
is.
to see
Up ahead to Panjani.
who is the winger on the left. Is
Panjwani, excuse me. Panjwani.
is that Isabella back in, or?
Trying to see. Yeah, I can't get to that. I'm tethered, remember?
I think that's 18, right?
Yes. Yep. Ella Heckman checking back in. We've got Olivia Israelite with the ball right there over to Riley
Mackenzie
Berman.
Pulio back in as that left fullback. In for Annabelle Miller.
And it looks like Castro's out of the game.
That is a good pickup. Valentina Harrison Cower. I think you have given her the nickname VHC, Rich.
Yes,
I believe.
VHC, yep. We try to limit our syllables when we're out here.
Panjwani with a nice ball across the face of goal, but nobody there. Saugus goal.
As the goalkeeper goes way over to get it.
Yeah, she ran right out of the box, so she
Yeah.
really didn't have an opportunity to pick it up. So she decided to knock it out for a Beverly throw.
Interesting to see as the camera pans over to that fence there, the advertisements over there. It's a nice little fundraiser there for the, I think it's is it the boosters, I think, Al? That
I thought that it went to the athletic department.
Okay,
I believe.
all right.
I don't think it's a booster-related thing. I think
Gotcha.
it goes to the athletic department budget,
okay.
if my memory's correct from what I read in the paper.
Battle there. Coming down, side. Alana Duong.
Over to
Nice
Shaylin
play there
Sewell.
by Pulliup. Oh, and
Keeps it in.
She kept it in.
Sewell with a brace for the Sachems.
To the middle. Giacometti. Trying to slip
too
it through
bad.
to Pendroni. Couldn't
Yeah,
connect.
she was anticipating a run
Yeah.
to the inside by Callie, but unfortunately they were unable to connect.
High punt. Israelite will pick it up. Head it over to Fogarty. I'll play a little bit of keep away.
Yeah, Beverly just wants to possess Saugus and no real pressure. So they're going to elect to go back and restart it and see what they can do.
Can't connect with Pendroni. It's just going to roll down to the goalkeeper. That's going to be picked up by Heckman. No, it's not.
Amanda Resendez winning that in the middle for the Sachems.
Yep, Natalie Justice right now. Oh, goes.
Nice little Meg.
Yep. And down the sideline to Ava Chason. Chason, that's going to be out, and we're going to see a corner.
Yeah, Saugus keeps on working, Rich.
Yep.
Doesn't matter that they're down here by 6 goals halfway through the second half. Heckman's going to come out, and she is being replaced
Looks
by
like Annabelle
Miller coming back in.
All right, so we're going to have a corner kick here. And Natalie Justice, we got the assist on the first goal for Saugus.
Be an opportunity here for Valentina to control her box.
Yep.
Set her mates up for success.
Ball's
Beverly
up.
looks like there's zone marking on this.
A little too long on that. Ooh.
Oh, and there's some head-to-head
Banged heads
contact.
right there. Yeah, that's going to hurt.
Hopefully she's okay, but that will necessitate immediate stop.
Yeah, 2 players going to head the ball.
And when that happens often, there can be a cut there, Rich.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's not the case. I think that's Isabella, is that right?
I believe it is.
Who's had just a great game with a brace. Her second goal just before the halftime whistle was an absolute banger under the bar. And hopefully she's okay. She's rolling around there.
Yeah.
Fair amount of discomfort. Trainer Brittany Hoyt out to take a look, along with Coach Simpson.
So the clock is stopped at just over 20 minutes to play. So as Al said, we'll be back here Monday night.
Yeah, game got moved back a couple hours so that the girls can play under the lights.
Yep. And then we will be, on Tuesday, we'll be covering girls volleyball.
Oh, Rich, we might have been fooled by this. This it looks like it could be a lower body injury.
Oh, okay.
As she's being helped off the field.
Yeah, either that or the collision was...
Yeah, just made her a little woozy.
Yeah.
Didn't look like head-to-head, though, from our vantage point.
Yeah, it did. And, you take all precautions necessary when heads are involved.
Absolutely.
So we got a busy week next week as we watch her checking out. Got 2 girls soccer matches next week. I'm sorry, that might be boys soccer on Wednesday. Yes, boys soccer on Wednesday.
On Wednesday?
Yep. And then we've got, I believe, a football game. Nope, football
Girls soccer is on Monday, right?
Girls soccer is on Monday.
The 29th?
Yep.
And the boys are at home on October 1st?
Yes. And Giacometti is called for the offside. We are under 20 minutes to play. The clock did stop with the injury. That will put a damper on what was a pretty good game for the Panthers, even though we've got a little time still going. And I was not referring to the weather.
Yeah, I always hate to see anybody get hurt. You know, high school sports such a big part of kids' lives, right, Rich? I mean, you still talk about your days.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Usually it's a reference to injuries, but roll out of bed. Up. That was football. That was, had a chance to talk to Abigail Sidmore before the game, who's out with an ACL tear, as well as Svetlana Piasecki, was hoping to get back pretty soon.
Callie's onside.
Nope.
No? Oh, really?
In a, maybe if it wasn't an 8-2 game.
Looked like she held up to me, but my opinion does not matter.
Yeah. So, Al, I mentioned Piasecki. She had played significant time last year.
Yeah, she's battling back from an ankle injury.
Yeah, getting her back will add to this arsenal.
Yeah, she's not fully fit yet. I believe she tried to train this week, but it didn't go quite as planned, so she's going to need a little bit more time.
There goes Simpson, using that speed again. And she's going to beat the defender, and she'll just not... Oh, missed it. Okay. Thought she was going to notch another one.
She must have come back out there when Isabella went out. I was a little surprised to see her out there.
Yeah.
At the touch and the touch and then the first step, I thought to myself, boy, that looked like Jaden's speed.
Right.
Like, wait a minute, that is Jaden.
Well, Jaden will check out now. I think maybe they kind of gave her a little opportunity there. I'm going to see Victoria Viederhold checking in. This will be good for Beverly to get everybody on the squad some quality minutes. Some of the players.
You never know when you're going to need that depth, Rich. Injuries, long runs in the tournament, games coming fast and furious, rotating your squad, keeping your top people fresh when you have the opportunity. Like we said, a rarity week between games.
Yeah, right.
The seasons are so compressed. Football plays once a week. Soccer plays sometimes as many as 3 times a week. And it is a physical game. There is contact, the aerobic capacity. So recovery is very important in soccer as well as every other sport out there.
Right.
But it's a demanding game.
Yeah, and you've experienced quite a bit of it in your time with all of your kids playing and seeing how that works.
And Rich, I don't often talk about it, but was on one of the first handful of Malden high school soccer teams.
Yep, right.
So and then what my kids have been through, I certainly been witness to what their bodies go through.
And in your line of work, there's probably a little extra you have to do when you get home with the kids, right?
Well, that is very true. Last weekend, a good example. That should be a foul. Unfortunately, Rich, had a call from my daughter last night that one of her teammates on her co-ed indoor soccer team went down with a non-contact injury with the dreaded pop.
Oh, boy, that's tough.
Yeah, 99.5 times out of 100. That ends up with an ACL, so we're hoping that she's 0.5.
Which is a more common injury among female athletes, correct?
It is, yes.
Oh, nice
what a
play
great
right there
step out by Sasha Miller.
Yep.
Saugus elected to go for a short pass and attempted shot on net, but Sasha read that and just bolted right at the ball. Well defended. And Sasha and Annabelle, both juniors.
Yep.
The Panther cupboard is well stocked going forward.
And ball bouncing around. Saugus sends it back. Back forward. Giacometti can't gather it.
Ooh. Oh. That's a physical altercation. Speaking of being a physical game.
Right. Nice job getting it out of there.
Olivia decided it was time to clear the lines.
Yep. Up ahead. Trying to split the defense. She does. Not going to be able to get to the ball, though. Nice effort there by Grace Williams. Down to Miller, Annabelle Miller, that is.
Victoria steps in nicely
Yep.
here to intercept that and keep possession for the Panthers. Annabelle is dispossessed, but is able to work hard enough to get it back.
Yeah, but we don't have that player's number.
Who's that?
That's number 3 for
Yeah.
Saugus.
Yeah, I think number 3 is Selena Garcia.
Okay, the one you have.
The fresh.
The
Oh,
one I
we have different
doesn't-
rosters?
Yeah, I guess so. All right, so Sasha Miller is going to check out.
There's Charlotte Miller checking in.
There you go.
Senior defender.
And that'll be Beverly throw-in. We'll see someone else checking in right now.
I think that's Grace Williams going off.
I believe it's
and
Julia Gurmond.
coming in. Also a senior defender is Julia.
You know, I want to thank Coach April Martinez, Saugus' head coach, for the roster she gave me. A numerical order, which is always nice. Al's petitioning the MIAA for numerical rosters. I'm petitioning for phonetic rosters.
We should combine our petitions,
I
Rich.
know, right? Just a roster petition.
At the very least, coaches, we need to do away with the alphabetical.
Yeah,
process.
that makes it hard for us to call in a timely manner the players' names as we search through it. It's even worse in football when you've got 60 kids that you're trying to run through.
Yes, Coach Simpson, if you're listening in, I do have to convert the roster every year.
Al puts his work in. I will give him that. Does this research and everything. We don't have a sports information department at BevCam. We have to do
I wonder
our
if they
research
could
on the
create
human
a
interest
role
stories.
for me.
I
I
know,
could be the-
right?
How about one here at Beverly High? Beverly High
Yeah.
need an SID to
Right.
help Ryan out in the AD's office?
Well, you know, you would think that there'd be some kind of an internship possibility or something with that, but
Well, back in my BU days, it was Eddie McGrath was the assistant AD, and Ed Carpenter was the SID.
okay. Now, you know, Al, we do on occasion have Andrew Bartholomew doing stats for us. Andrew's a senior at Beverly High.
And he's doing some
And he's doing some
commentary as well.
commentary. He's done some soccer commentary, and he's one of the field hockey commentators. He's worked some volleyball games with me. And he's got his own podcast now through BevCam.
How do we access that, Rich?
You can access that right on YouTube.
Okay.
BevCam Sports Network. Actually, I don't know if his podcast is on BevCam Sports Network, but you know, just if you go on YouTube and look up Andrew Bartholomew or Andrew Sports Talk or something along those lines.
Does Dom still have a podcast?
He does. Slow Your Roll. He's got his podcast that he always does. And, you know, we had mentioned Tommy Donovan. He said he's had a few people mention to him he should do a podcast, the Beverly Sports kind of thing.
Well, that might be tough if he's going to be
He's going to be
doing the
tied
magic
up
of
doing yoga, I know, yeah.
Well, he's retired now. Maybe he can go double duty.
Yeah. Go in, do the yoga, and when he's done, he can sit down in front of a microphone. And
Get a cold drink.
there you go. You know, he's a versatile individual. You know, between yoga and his coaching, and you know, he's good with the restaurant talk. You know, he could do a restaurant review thing.
Great historian too.
Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, it helps when you're when you're there when the history is happening.
Good work by Olivia.
I've done a little.
I'm Victoria. Sorry, wider hold.
Yeah, I've done a little work with history myself, but not so much the local stuff. More on a global scale. Under 8 minutes here to play. Julia Garmon. You're going to see a throw in here. Oh, no, that was a throw in. Sends it through, can't slip it through. Ball up ahead. Israelites there. She'll gather it, send it back to her goalkeeper. VHC. Over to Berman. And that'll go out of bounds for a throw in from Saugus. I see a few more players check in. These Saugus shirts seem to be a little whiter out there right now as they get some more players off the bench.
Really great that we have the lights now, Rich, too. Yeah. This would be a pretty dusky phenomenon right now.
I know, yeah. Yeah, and from what I hear, they don't disturb the neighbors too much the way they're angled.
The beauty of these modern lights is that they're angled down, and they don't go up into the sky or out. So
it was a long time coming, these lights.
And we're glad they're here.
And it's going to be wide.
Disaster averted.
I don't think Israelite touched that, did she?
Oh, we're going to find out. Referee on this side says that, Rich, you are correct. It's going to be a goal kick for the Panthers.
Olivia was going to make a play on it, and she realized where she was in relation to the net and just let it go.
Rich, with just 5 minutes to go and a 6-goal lead, I don't think I'm jinxing anything if I talk about a Panther victory, which would elevate their record to 6 wins with 2 losses and a draw at exactly the halfway mark.
Okay.
And a Beverly team that just narrowly missed the tournament last year is over 2/3 of the way to the 9 wins they need at the minimum.
Yep.
But that's going to be a minimum. The girls are going to have more insight than that because they are getting better, have a lot to play for.
Going to be up and
nice save.
VHC.
Good job there. Good sure hands.
Yeah, Al, and with the record and the margin of victory here, we're expecting a fairly good power ranking.
And the Panthers are still not out of the done race yet.
Right.
They have Danvers coming up, who already has 2 losses, so that will be a huge game. Beverly will be 4-2-1 in the conference, and I'm not sure who Danvers is playing today. But at least in the loss column, that would be big.
Yep.
They still have Masconomet again, who's obviously the team to beat. But Masconomet has lost once this season to Marblehead, who is yet to lose. Marblehead at 4 wins, no losses, and 2 draws in the conference. So,
yeah, we got another opportunity.
Oh, there.
She got knocked down. They're just going to let them play at this point.
Yeah, I would think that a PK may not be in order with the score.
Yeah. But we will see a corner kick. And is that Giacometti?
Goes up top, interestingly enough, but Beverly loses it, and they're going to have to watch the counterattack here.
Yep.
Because
Shaylin Sewell,
that woman, going for her hat trick on the other side of the pitch. It's clearly
that is correct, yes.
Been the top player over there for Saugus. And is that Annabelle over there?
All right, so the clock on the field is stopped, so we're just going to have to rely on the referees.
Throw-in has been called for the Panthers.
Yep.
Rain has slowed to just a drop or two.
It's taken, and she's going to lose it out of bounds. Throw in here. Sewell still working. Tries to power her way through. Beverly sends it up. Try to get it through. She's clear. Giacometti, one-on-one now. As both teams catch up to her. That'll be out. And a throw in for Beverly. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's Beverly throwing. Take your time with the throw in here, right, Al?
Clock management. Panthers are just playing to get to the final whistle at this point. Although a lot of players who haven't got minutes, they need to work on their skills.
Yeah, got to work on the craft, right? Yeah, you don't want to get into the game, and then do the wrong thing.
Yeah, you're trying to earn extra minutes, right? So you want to show coach that you don't. You should be considered in matches that are a bit closer.
Battle over there on the side. Annabelle pressuring the ball still. And it causes a turnover.
Got a little message, Rich, so at least we have one viewer right now.
Okay.
Big shout out to Chris Roy. Letting us know that Danvers is 6-2, and they defeated Peabody last night 3-0.
Okay.
Thank you, Chris, for you. Just made you assistant sports information director here, as well as an important listener.
Yeah, and Chris has worked the cameras for BevCam over the past few years.
Chris, long-time listener, first-time caller.
Chris showing his versatility. He's not just a camera guy and a pretty face.
But he is a Danvers public school educator, so
yes,
he was in tune.
So he's paying attention.
Thank you, Chris.
It's nice that he's watching us, though.
Ooh.
Lauren Mudaford with the throw-in over Panjwani.
Which would mean she's not in goal.
Correct. Well, there are two of them. There are
There's two 24s?
No, there are two Mudafords. But, yeah, Lauren is number 24, so we don't...
That was the one that was maybe a goalkeeper we were speculating, so maybe it was...
Yeah, so maybe it's someone else. It's also a possibility they called up a goalkeeper from the JV squad. And that's going to end it there, folks. As the Beverly Panthers going to take this one 8-2. Al, a lot of scoring early in the game, and then a lot of defense from Beverly after that. What do you got a quick rundown for us?
Yeah, rundown on the goals. We had a hat trick from the North Shore's leading scorer, freshman Jaden Simpson. brace recorded by both Olivia Anketel, who's number 3 on the North Shore in scoring, and Isabella Lee, who unfortunately went out with an injury, so we're wishing her the best and hoping that's a knock that she can come back from quickly. And then one of the tri-captains, Averty Fogarty, with the final goal there for the Panthers. Well played in the back for the most part. A couple of lapses, but let's give credit to Shaylin Sewell, who had both goals from the Sachems. Overall, a solid performance, but anytime defense in soccer lets a goal in, they feel like they shouldn't. So
yeah, right.
But hard to keep you focused when you run away with it early. So nice, solid outing for the girls as they pick up their 6th win of the season. Yeah,
so as the teams line up to shake hands, we're going to say good night again. Beverly Panthers 8, Saugus Sachems 2. I'm Rich Francis, along with Al Visnick. We'll see you later.
Good night.
Actually, I'll look like...